What's up, y'all? It's Tommy with Everyday Finance, and today I'm going to be breaking down credit card points and how you can incorporate it into your everyday life. So if you're someone who's looking to fund your vacations or different experiences that you're doing throughout day to day, then you might want to stay tuned. Also, towards the end of this video, I'll be breaking down an actual real world solution or real world example of me actually doing it myself and how I'm using this to be able to plan a trip basically for free going overseas. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Now, growing up in college, I never really thought much about credit cards or credit card points. I mean, I had a credit card, but I didn't really think of much value to it apart from me being able to use it when I was pretty much broke. So I didn't think that there was a whole other industry that was actually leveraging it to be able to pretty much make money off of credit cards. I think when I saw the true power of credit cards was when I initially got one of those mid-tier credit cards once I had started my pretty much my first job out of college. And with this mid-tier credit card, I was able to meet like a sign-up bonus that they had. And based off of the amount that I spent on the card, they ended up giving me a bunch of their bonus points, right? Or their rewards points. And I ended up using those points to be able to give my mom a free ticket to fly overseas, okay? And that's whenever I really saw the power of credit cards and how you could leverage them to be able to make money off of them instead of the other way around, right? Them making money off of you. So I've been getting a lot of questions from, family and friends, just pretty much asking me about rewards points and how to go about doing it. So that's kind of what made me think about shooting this video, because I know a lot of people like you might have this question as well, right? Just like I did when I first started. Now, I think when it comes to reward points, what are rewards points? I like to look at it as credit card companies rewarding you for you making purchases through your credit card. I think the gist of it is this: they're pretty much want to incentivize you to keep spending money on the card with the hopes that you end up carrying a balance month to month, right? Pretty much saying they want you to pay interest. And so they know that if they can keep incentivizing you to make payments through the card, at least a certain portion of the people that they incentivize are gonna not be able to pay off the card, and they're gonna carry a balance from one month to the other, and then that's when they're gonna get charged interest, and the banks start making their money back for all the points or all the cash back, everything that they've been giving as an offer. There's really just two forms that you can earn points, right? Or two main forms. The first one's gonna be credit card spend, right? They're just going to typically incentivize you for a certain spend in different categories, just depending on the card, right? So you might see some cards that say 5% cash back on all dining, right? Or 5x points on all the any type of dining spend on the card. Or there might be 3x points on all gas spent, right? And things like that. So they're going to try to incentivize you to spend on the card, and then you're going to earn more points than you typically would just you doing any regular expense, right? And the other one, which is usually where you're getting large points at once, with the credit card spend, it's just kind of through your spend you're getting small amounts of points, but they add up over time. Whenever you look at bonuses it's more known as subs or sign up bonuses. Those are going to be large amounts of points that you're getting. Typically, whenever you first sign up for a credit card, they'll have like an introductory offer, right? They'll say something like, earn 50,000 points when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months, right? That's an example. So typically it'll be like, they're going to offer you a certain amount of points if you spend X amount of money within X amount of time, right? That's kind of how they look at it. Now, once you actually have the points, you can redeem them a bunch of different ways. And that really comes down to whatever, because all these different credit card issuers have their own points, right? It really comes down to what that specific credit card issuer's points are able to let you do. Now, typically, they'll let you do things like cash back, travel, gift cards, shopping at different partners, and even transferring to other partners, right? So, for example, there's a Chase that I use. I'm able to transfer my points to, different travel partners like Virgin Atlantic, or, there's all these different travel partners that they work with where I can transfer my points and be able to convert these points into whatever that airline's loyalty program is, and then use those points to get free flights, things like that. Now, how do you actually use them for free flights? So the simple technique would be you can actually leverage those points on those credit card companies. They'll have like a travel portal. So Chase, I think theirs is called the Ultimate Rewards Portal, or I can't remember exactly what it is, but Chase, Amex, all these guys have their own portal, and you're able to go there and actually, buy. You can either buy the tickets directly through them and use your points, or what you can do when this is more complex, right? I've found that when it comes to the website, I'm typically just buying, it makes it a lot more sense for me to buy things like more economy tickets, right? Or lower tier tickets. If I want to buy like higher end tickets, typically I got to do a lot more of a complex strategy. I got to do something where like I'm transferring the points to a partner airline, and then through that partner airline, I'm getting the ticket. Though that technique works a lot better whenever you're trying to do like business and first class. Now, guys, this is just from my experience. Against a phrase that's used a lot in this industry is your mileage may vary, and that's really what it is with this situation. It might be completely different for you guys. I'm not 100% sure, but I'd venture to guess that it'll at least typically fall in line with what I've had in terms of experience. Okay, so it's not a set in stone rule, but typically that's what you can be safe to assume. You know, economy tickets are going to be a lot cheaper whenever you're getting them through an actual credit card portal, so like the Chase travel portal, just because, you know, they give other bonuses, and you know, typically the price is going to be the same on their portal than it would be any other place that you look. Right? And so it makes more sense to get it through their portal because of the bonuses that they're offering. But whenever it comes to business class tickets and first class tickets, usually there's ways that you can maneuver it where you're able to get a lot better, a lot more bang for your buck whenever you're moving the points to another partner and then using it to buy tickets. Now, when it comes to the best credit cards, now I typically recommend you first join either the Chase or the Amex ecosystem, right? They have the two points that are the most flexible from what I've seen, at least, right? And I typically recommend you start with Chase because Chase has what's called a 524 rule. Basically, if you've gotten more than 5 cards in the last 24 months, then you're going to pretty much get denied for any other Chase cards that you try to get, any personal Chase cards, right? So I typically recommend you get any Chase cards that you want first, and then you can start using or trickling in other cards that you might want. So first off, the one I recommend right off the bat, at least at the time of shooting this video, is the Chase Freedom Preferred. Right now they're doing a 100,000 bonus point offer, and you know, those points are enough for you to fly. Depending on what type of flying you're doing, you could probably get 2, maybe 3 free flights overseas from like the US to Europe, round trip tickets free, okay, to give you an idea. But depending on how you use it, you can at least get 1 flight overseas for sure. Okay. Now, the card has an annual fee, but you can downgrade the card to like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which is their their lower tier no annual fee card, so you can avoid paying the annual fee. But I would say the reason why I keep this card is because it actually makes my rewards points more valuable because they give me a bonus when I use it on their actual platform. So my points go a lot further than they typically would. Now, the second card that you can look at is the Amex Platinum card. Now, they do earn a 5x membership points, membership rewards points for flights booked directly through their platform or on an actual airline or directly through an airline. The thing is, they have a steep annual fee, right? The Chase Preferred card had a $95 annual fee. This is Amex Platinum card this is their top tier card, and it has a $695 annual fee. Now, stop, because I know y'all probably looking at me crazy right now. First, one thing I want to tell you is these cards, you got to just look at it and look at the benefits they have and see which of these benefits you can apply to your life that make it worth it. Okay, so just right off the bat, I can tell you they give you a $200 hotel credit for specific types of hotel. I don't have this card yet. Okay, I have the Chase Freedom Preferred. I don't have this one. This is a card that I think I'll probably get in the next year or two. Now, they have a $200 hotel credit, but it's a specific chain of hotels. You can learn more on their actual website. They also have a $200 airline fee credit. They have a $200 Uber Cash credit. And this is just scratching the surface. They have a lot more other things that come with this card, as well as if you're doing a lot of traveling and you like Marriott or Hilton, they give you like automatic gold status, if I remember correctly, right there. You're basically getting automatic status just by having this card, as well as you get access to different lounges and things like that. The Centurion Lounge, things like that. So this card is really beneficial. It can be really beneficial and can give you a lot of value if you're someone who's traveling a lot. That's where I think this card really, really can be a plus for you. Okay. On top of that, they also do, like the clear, I think it's clear or pre-check and all global entry, all that stuff, right? And they give you rebates on that. So really, you can get a lot of value from this card. So don't get the sticker shock from seeing that it's $695 a year without truly thinking about the value that you can get from these cards. Okay, even for example, I have the Chase the Chase Sapphire Preferred. I pay a what is it, 95 a year, but it makes sense for me because of all the points that I'm gonna be accruing and the way I'm able to the bonus I'm able to get from those points. It just makes sense for me. Now, in terms of how should you start, I think the first thing you want to do before you just jump into getting cards, check your credit score. Right, you want to check your credit score, and then you want to look for cards that have some sort of they're offering bonus points, right, based off of a certain amount of spend. Find a card that you can, that you can meet the level of spend that you need to get that bonus offer, the sign up bonus. And you also want to make sure that it's a card that you can use more long term. It kind of fits into your lifestyle, right? So if you know that you spend a lot on travel and you can find a card that gives you bonus points for travel and they have a sign up bonus, then that might be a card that works great for you, right? So that's kind of how you want to look at it. Also, I always try to look for, pre-qualification. Sometimes they'll do like a soft pull. Some of these companies will do a soft pull and let you know what kind of cards you qualify for at their company. So like a Chase might do a soft pull and say, hey, you qualify for all these cards, you can choose one of them, right? And then you know that you have a better chance of getting approved, so you don't get denied and get a hard inquiry on your credit. But yeah, I think that's the route you want to look at. Now, in terms of me, I'll be booking an actual free flight to Spain pretty soon. I'm probably, by the time you're watching this video, I'll already be there, or the flight will be booked, right? But I'm booking a free flight to Spain. I'm literally leveraging my ultimate rewards points. Right now I have about 60,000, but I'm getting another 100,000 because I just met the sign up bonus for my Chase Sapphire Preferred card. And yeah, I'm literally getting a free flight out there. Now, again, I'm not going to be able to pay for my accommodations using points, since I'm typically going to, when I'm going out to other destinations, I'm typically out there for a month to 2 months. Okay, so I'm going to be leveraging, when it comes to that aspect of it, I'm probably going to end up spending, I'm going to get like an Airbnb and do like a long-term stay there. So I'll be spending out of my own pocket for that. But at least I'm crossing over the ocean for free, right? So that's kind of how I look at it. So that's going to be the gist for this video, guys. If you're able to incorporate this into your life, find cards that you can just incorporate. You're already making these expenses anyways, right? You're buying groceries, you're paying for utilities, whatever it is. Run these expenses through these credit cards, pay them off immediately, and you're going to be winning, right? That's going to be the gist of it. You're going to be winning, and you're going to be able to use these points to be able to pay for your vacation. And that's where I find the true value of it, right? If you're able to do that, where it's at no additional expense to you, but you're able to get value from these credit cards, right? As opposed to being on the other end where you're just carrying balance month after month and paying interest on it. And that's the side you don't want to be on, right? And so that's pretty much going to be the gist of the video. I hope it kind of changed your mindset a little bit when it comes to these credit cards and just rewards points in general. If you found value, make sure you like this video. Also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my future videos, all right? So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.